everyone, welcome again to Southern
Sassy.
And we have a great show planned for you, right, Jane Marie?
We do. We're going to talk about travel post-COVID. Is it possible, and what all the restrictions and places you can go and not go?
Right, and we have an expert professional here that's going to be giving us some great tips on things that we can do, what we should know, and it's going to be a great show.
Yep. Y'all stay tuned.
Here on Southern
Sassy.
Hi, I'm Southern.
And I'm Sassy.
Hey, cut. Guys, you got the wrong show. You're Eddie, you're Greg.
Oh, we may not know what show we're on, but I know the best deals are at
North Georgia Toyota. Come see us.
My name is Alessandra. I go by Alex, and I own Honey Bunny Wax, and I am the queen of wax in Santa. I am from Brazil, so I bring the authentic Brazilian technique. Me and my mom, we have years of experience. I'd like to thank God for the opportunity, and we heard the community, and we are excited to bring our authentic service to Dalton, Georgia. Visit us at honeybunnywax.com today. Muito obrigada.
Did you know skin cancer is the most common cancer in the United States, with over 5 million cases diagnosed each year, yet it is one of the most preventable? Hi, I'm Courtney Johnston, the physician assistant at Dalton Plastic Surgery. Did you know we offer routine skin checks in our office? Schedule your appointment with us if you have any areas of concern or if you have not had a recent skin exam. At Dalton Plastic Surgery, we offer an array of different services to help you feel and look your very best. Give us a call today.
As a local business, it is important to us to bank local. The Treasury Management team at First Bank of Dalton handles all our credit card processing needs.
As a community bank, we understand the importance of supporting one another.
We know Kirsty is just a phone call away and happy to stop by in person if we have any issues.
We pride ourselves on delivering service you can only get from your local merchant services provider. Let us get to work for you. Nos enorgullecemos de brindar un servicio que solo puede obtener de su proveedor local de servicios comerciales. Permítenos trabajar para usted.
If you are selling or buying real estate, we are here to help.
Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been guiding the Dalton community home since 1974.
Please contact the #1 real estate company in Northwest Georgia for all your real estate needs.
Well, hi everyone, welcome back to Southern
Sassy.
And hey, you know what? I don't think we have even mentioned that this year. This is our 5th season.
Yes.
Can you believe that?
No,
It
I can't. I had a memory pop up on Facebook, and it was like our 4th season where we had just started something, and I started laughing. I'm like, oh, I can't believe it was that long ago.
It's been a 5th season.
Yeah.
It's this, and we want to thank you and for being part of that. So it's been great. We've had a lot of fun, haven't we? Mm-hmm. Great season this year too. All right, so I know we have a professional person that's going to be coming.
A travel guru.
A travel guru that's going to tell us all about the do's, don'ts, what we can do. The reason to travel in groups, I think that's an excellent idea.
Really? I've never traveled in a group.
Really? I have. I love it. Honestly.
I don't want people telling me where I can go and what I can do.
Oh,
I want to do what I
want
want to do.
Listen to that. Well,
Yeah.
I've traveled both ways, right? So I like, it's particularly if it's abroad, I kind of like to have someone that in groups that kind of plans it for you. You don't have to do a thing. You should try it. You'll never know if you try.
I'm a planner. No,
well, yeah,
I'm the planner.
Sometimes you don't want to be a planner.
No, I want to plan my way or the highway. I don't want to list somebody else's
Oh,
way,
my
and then I got to sit
Lord.
through some dumb museum thing
Oh,
that I did not want to go see.
Poor Joy Parrott coming up. He's going to have a hard time with this show. But anyway, I have traveled both ways. I love it. But anyway, so we talked earlier about some of the things that since COVID,
Yeah.
what has changed with your travel plans and what did you not get to do? What are you doing? Are you planning anything? How do you plan? You
Well,
know?
I'm probably like everybody else. You just kind of guess and figure out what you can and can't do. We, God, my husband had a golf trip planned to Scotland. They'd all some lottery, something or other, and that's been canceled and rebooked and canceled and rebooked. Now finally they've just canceled it. I think that, yeah, so that's over. But a lot of people, I don't know if they've lost money, but they've lost travel plans and sightseeing. We went, gosh, soon after everything opened up, we went and we got a COVID test. This was before, Yeah. And went over and stayed like an all-inclusive place or whatever. and they had on-site testing, and so you got your COVID test 2 days before you left, free of charge, very easy, and then you flew back. So you had documentation both ways that you were negative. Whether you had the vaccine or not, you still had to show proof.
Right. Wow.
So some places you can go and do it, but now domestic, we actually have stayed. We don't usually stay in the States, but we've stayed in the States. I mean, what about you guys?
Oh yeah, we have too, and which is a good thing. We've seen things that we normally would not have seen.
Wouldn't be on your radar.
I love that. We were in Colorado. Loved that. Never had been to Colorado. Beautiful out there.
What part? Where'd y'all go?
We were in Denver, outside Denver, and then we went to Boulder and around the area, Vail, and it was great. And I loved it. And I would probably, there's just some things you would not have done.
Yeah.
But we tried to go to Hawaii 3 times, 3 different times that we had reservations, flights, and everything. But I will say the flights, they have been very, very nice to keep extending your, flights.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know some of the airlines have been really gracious about no charge fees and trying to work with you. And yeah, I was like, because we went up one weekend, like to Helen. We rented a cabin up in Helen, and then we went down to St. Augustine, and some of the beaches we might not have gone to, and that was nice,
right?
Because it was things, it was. I don't want to say busy, but there was a lot more people there than I thought there would be.
Yeah,
when we got there,
right. Well, I'm hoping things will change and we will have more travel, but I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
So that's why we have Joy Parrott come in to talk with us today. I mean, Joy carries a lot of people, takes a lot of people to different places all over the world, and so
mostly abroad, or does he do some
both?
Okay,
both.
Domestic as well. Okay.
Yeah. So I want to find out what some of the things that are out there, what we can do.
Maybe some new ideas.
Yeah, because I will tell you, we went to Venice, 2 years ago. Remember that trip? And so we were thinking, and we were going to catch a cruise from Venice on out, but we were going to Venice like 3 days prior to. And so my husband said, like, what are we going to do? And I'm like, I don't know. What are we going to do for 3 days? So I worked really hard for like 2 or 3 days, getting it all together, and I'm thinking, wow, that's a lot of work. I mean, yes, I love to plan too, but it was a lot of work it was a busy time and I didn't have time to do it, but we did it, and it turned out great. But it would have been nicer to have had, someone there to have just taken care of all that.
So you're saying you're lazy? Is
No,
that what you're saying?
No.
You're too lazy to plan it?
No, people don't.
There's nothing wrong with it, girl. There's
no,
nothing
no.
wrong with being lazy. Say I'm lazy.
No,
I would rather somebody do it for me.
I'm not lazy.
It's a great way to travel. It's your vacation. Do what you want.
I
you
know.
do you. But don't be saying,
I'm not lazy. But
I'm just saying.
There are certain places I would prefer being with a group, because I don't know a lot of things when it comes to maybe what all's in London to see, or what all's
but that's why you go, because you don't know a lot of things.
Right. So it's easier for
Gotcha.
me to do that. Not lazy, but easier.
Well, if
Let's
you don't
change
know
that.
what to go see, and somebody like a travel guide says, okay, this is the things to go see, and that kind of thing, is
So-
what you prefer.
I do.
Lazy people prefer that other people tell them what to go do and see.
I've been on a group tour like 2 or 3 times. All the other travels been
She's
on my
backstroking
own.
now. She's like, okay, I don't want to sound lazy.
All right. Okay, well, we've got to take a break. Hey, Jay Reed, our time's up.
No, it's not.
I think he said 2 minutes, but I think we might be up. He said, oh, okay, well, whatever. Hey, what are you doing dressing like me today?
Hey, that's your fault. That's your fault. You just wanted to be like me. We wanted to look like sisters, because nobody ever says we look like sisters. We're not.
They don't?
That was sarcasm,
Oh,
Judy.
okay,
Do I
yeah.
need to get you a sign?
No. What do we need signs we are not sisters.
I know.
But I like your top.
Thanks.
I
We
didn't
have
know-
good taste in clothes.
I mean, we've got the same slacks on,
Yeah.
tops on. Well,
We
whatever.
match. We've been doing it 5 seasons.
Yeah, but
There you
sometimes
go.
this is probably the first time we've come this close to
That's
color.
true.
So
That's true.
All
We
right,
usually
so-
clash.
Hey, airtime is up now. This time, that's what it says.
Okay.
I'm not lazy either. All right, we'll be right back with you here on Southern
Sassy.
Keeping it real, and that's your dream.
Did you know skin cancer is the most common cancer in the United States with over 5 million cases diagnosed each year, yet it is one of the most preventable? Hi, I'm Courtney Johnston, the physician assistant at Dalton Plastic Surgery. Did you know we offer routine skin checks in our office? Schedule your appointment with us if you have any areas of concern or if you have not had a recent skin exam. At Dalton Plastic Surgery, we offer an array of different services to help you feel and look your very best. Give us a call today.
We have known Mark for years, but always assumed switching banks would be such a lengthy and stressful process. However, during the COVID pandemic, First Bank of Dalton was there to help when we needed them.
I'm glad we were here when they needed us and could show them just how easy switching to First Bank of Dalton can really be.
It became clear that our business belonged with Mark and First Bank of Dalton. They go the extra mile for their customers.
Well, going the extra mile is one of our core essentials at First Bank of Dalton. You ready to switch? Let us go the extra mile for you.
My name is Alessandra. I go by Alex, and I own Honey Bunny Wax, and I am the queen of wax in Saramaka. I am from Brazil, so I bring the authentic Brazilian technique. Me and my mom, we have years of experience.
I'd like to thank God for the opportunity, and we heard the community, and we are excited to bring our authentic service to Dalton, Georgia. Visit us at honeybunnywax.com today.
Muito obrigada.
Hey, it's Eddie and Greg here from North Georgia Toyota. Are you trying to sell your car in this great market and want to know its value?
Well, 2 clicks, 10 seconds, that easy at northgeorgiatoyota.com.
They say we can't do that.
Oh, yes, we can.
Come see us.
Welcome back to Southern
Sassy.
We're here with Joey Parrott of Fun Club Travel, and he is our travel guru.
That's right.
I'm going to try to answer all your questions.
And we're going to have fun in the Fun Club Travel, right?
Absolutely.
I
We
want
always
to
do.
join.
Yeah,
I want
of
to join the
course.
travel.
What does it cost?
It doesn't cost you anything to join the Fun Club. You just have to say, here's my name and my address and my
Shoe
email
size
address.
and my firstborn son.
Oh, honey,
and
no,
blood.
I don't want anybody's firstborn anything. No. But I just put you on the list, and people that want to travel with me and they don't want to travel alone, then they can travel with me, and I'll take care of all
Do
the
you
details.
take lazy people?
I take people who don't want the hassle of trying to put together details.
Okay.
Well, particularly, let's say you get a couple of couples together.
Yes.
You don't want to be responsible for all the itinerary. I mean,
I will
could
tell
we
you
call
this.
you and say, we've got 3 or 4 couples,
Oh, yeah.
let's do something.
And I've had people who, just like you, say, no, I do not want anybody telling me when I have to get up and when I have to go to sleep or what I need to do until they travel with a scheduled group. Now, you can still do it all on your own, but with a travel group like that, it is so nice to say, I don't have to worry about the transportation. I don't have to worry about what hotel I'm going to be spending the night in. With a travel guide with you saying, okay, now we're going down this road. Now, a lot of things that you would miss just traveling on your own, and you've got somebody there to say, you see that building over here? Well, let me tell you why that building is important. And that's interesting because you wouldn't have gotten that otherwise.
Yeah.
But there's always free time. Lots and lots of free time that are always built into any of the trips that I
Right.
do.
Plus, you also have an idea of which restaurants are good and which ones to stay away
Yes.
from or whatever.
And that's one of the things that I try to do is call any of the local folks and say, okay, where do the locals eat? I want to know what they do. And I try to research all the different foods wherever we're going, if it's in the United States or in Europe or wherever it is, try to see, okay, what are some of the specialties? You know, that's what I want to try because I'm adventurous. I want to try the food that's local, you know.
So would you do like a travel trip for foodies? Like if somebody
that'd
wants
be
to
fun.
go like to San Francisco and just eat their way
or go to
through the
wine
city.
country.
Not that I've ever done wine trips
Oh,
before.
yeah.
Yes, I have done that before. Yeah.
Where do you
See,
start
that
with
would be
that?
fun.
Like, yeah, it would be.
Go to Napa Valley and do the train
Yeah.
through there, and you stop and you
My
go
daughter
to
did
2 or
all
3
that.
different.
Well, there's
2
so
different
many
wineries.
options.
Oh, yes, there are.
Well, let me ask you this. I know you have a plan, things that you
Yes.
that already have booked or you're ready to go on for next year. But what about like if we say, hey, we really want to do this, could you work maybe something out with
I might
a group?
help you out with it to do as much as I
Yeah.
can. with the fun club, and like I tell everybody, I said I started in 1982 traveling, doing the fun club stuff. And there,
We weren't even born.
No.
I know y'all weren't babies, just babies. Anyway, I use a different travel consortium sometimes. One group that I use, I'll go through their brochure and say, okay, they've got these trips that I would like to do, but then if I want to do a cruise somewhere, it's like, no, I have to do that myself, but I'll hire a travel agent to help me book as a group, or it may be something that I just simply do on my own. So there's
Well,
a
now-
lot of different ways that a person can do that.
You've been doing it since 1980, which means COVID, you really had to change up the way you did things and what you did, I'm sure.
You didn't
wound up
go.
Canceling
We just didn't
trips.
go.
Okay.
Like I said, last year, I did have a lovely group that went to Greece with me in January of 2020. Thank goodness we got that in, because immediately when we got back, everything was shut down. And I had 7 other trips scheduled for last year.
When you said you've already got some scheduled for this year, what protocols and steps and procedures have changed? What makes it different now going into 2021 with those trips?
And of
What do you
course,
have to do?
Well, and
then
things
into
change.
2022.
And things are changing every day, so you
Yeah.
have to check and look. I was doing that just before we came over today, and right now the European Union, they will allow U.S. citizens in. But you have to stop and think, okay, well, what does that mean, the European Union? As we all know, Britain just got out of the EU, so U.S. Residents and citizens are not allowed to go into Britain.
Right.
I've got a group that's scheduled to go into Ireland, and we were planning to go into Scotland as a day trip. Can't go into Scotland because it's part of Britain. So now we're just doing the Ireland
Wow,
part of
that
it.
has changed things too.
And now in Europe, well, now, who knows what it'll be like tomorrow, they're not requiring a vaccine, but they suggest it, or you have to show proof of that you've had a negative result from a test, or you can show that you had COVID and you've already passed it, you're done with that. So it's a lot of, and those things can change every day.
Right.
So what do you have on the agenda now, right now?
How far do you want me to go back?
I don't know.
Let's
I mean,
see.
like, what do you have?
I'll tell you what I've got for the fall. Of course, September, whenever it may be over with, but that's the trip to Ireland. October, I've got a group that's going to Italy, and I just read that Italy has opened back up their borders for U.S. residents.
part of Italy?
We're going to fly into Rome. This is a trip that I've done many times. We go to Rome, Florence, Venice, and we end up in Milan. So I hope to do that. That's in October. What I'm really excited about this year is December the 26th. I've got a group that's going to fly into England. We're going to spend a few days in London. Then we're going to take the Channel over into Paris. So we spend New Year's Eve in Paris, and we have our final dinner, New Year's Day dinner in the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, no. That's
Really
what
good
I-
romantic,
Oh,
isn't
my.
That's cool.
You want to go? We go.
I think it's booked.
Actually, it's not, but we'll see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
maybe.
I have space, and then of course,
Wow.
and then of course, I started looking at what I could do next year.
Right.
Early on in the year. So, what could we do early in the year that's I don't want to go somewhere where it's freezing cold. I've done that before. We've done Iceland in the wintertime, which was wonderful. But I thought, Portugal, let's try that. So March the 8th, we're leaving for Portugal, and I've got 32 people lined up. So it'll just be the fun club on an entire bus of people, so I'll have total control over that. But other things that I've got scheduled for next year, I'm trying to think. We're doing the Balloon Festival in Albuquerque. That'll be in October of next year, which I've done that before.
Balloon
Have you ever done a
festival?
balloon ride?
No.
Now, you don't get to do the balloon rides. People ask me about that when you go out there, unless you schedule it like a year or two in advance. And it's expensive to do the
Really?
balloon rides. But there's
What does
thousands
it
and
cost
thousands.
to watch them? I mean, I've seen it on
depends.
TV.
It depends. It's a free thing. You get in just
Oh,
about
okay.
it. But I booked that through a group, so that's always nice.
What do you enjoy about taking groups?
One of the things that I tell everybody, as much as I've been all over the world in these almost 40 years of travel, it's going to the same place that I've been before and seeing it through your eyes. Because I see the excitement that you have, and I get to experience that with you all over again, and I love to do that.
Right.
So,
Now, you took, I mean, way before you started your own fun club, you took a lot of people everywhere with the corporate business, right?
Started out with the bank. That's how we started the Fun Club. It was through one of the banks in town. And of course through mergers and acquisitions, they said, okay, we don't do any of that stuff through the bank anymore. And I said, that's okay. I'll just do this on my own. I had been at the bank so long, I had a lot of vacation time, so I just started the Fun Club Travel on my own, and I've been doing it ever since. So.
Cool. What
And
a
I
great
just keep,
idea.
and that's why I say it doesn't cost anybody anything to join.
Right.
If you want to go with me, if
just
you want to
go.
have a good time, that's my prerequisite.
Just go.
Are you going to go and have fun? Because if you're not going to have fun, don't go with me.
That sounds like a threat.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, we would have fun.
Of course you would.
We're fun.
Yeah, we're fun.
I'm not lazy.
All right, we're going to take a break here, Brendan says. So we'll be right back on Southern
Sassy.
Thank you.
If you are selling or buying real estate, we are here to help.
Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been guiding the Dalton community home since 1974.
Please contact the #1 real estate company in Northwest Georgia for all your real estate needs.
My name is Alessandra. I go by Alex, and I own Honey Bunny Wax, and I am the queen of wax in Saramaka. I am from Brazil, so I bring the authentic Brazilian technique. Me and my mom, we have years of experience.
I'd like to thank God for the opportunity, and we heard the community, and we are excited to bring our authentic service to Dalton, Georgia. Visit us at honeybunnywax.com today.
Muito obrigada.
First Bank of Dalton really came through for us when we needed them most. Laura was extremely helpful during the loan process and even helped us open up our business checking account.
Most people think switching banks is a stressful process. Our goal is to show them how easy it could be.
We were really surprised at how seamless it was, and I love the First Bank Connect mobile app. Laura took care of setting that up for us too.
Going the extra mile for our customers is one of our core essentials at First Bank of Dalton. Ready to switch? Let us go the extra mile for you.
Did you know skin cancer is the most common cancer in the United States with over 5 million cases diagnosed each year, yet it is one of the most preventable? Hi, I'm Courtney Johnston, the physician assistant at Dalton Plastic Surgery. Did you know we offer routine skin checks in our office? Schedule your appointment with us if you have any areas of concern or if you have not had a recent skin exam. At Dalton Plastic Surgery, we offer an array of different services to help you feel and look your very best. Give us a call today.
Hi, I'm Southern.
And I'm Sassy.
Hey, cut. Guys, you got the wrong show. You're Eddie, you're Greg.
Oh, we may not know what show we're on, but I know the best deals are at
North Georgia Toyota. Come see us.
Welcome back to Fun Club Travel with these sexy, sassy women. Hello there.
And Southern.
And Southern sassy,
the
sexy
Southern.
women.
Hey, I like that. Southern sexy. Southern sexy and what?
Sassy.
Sassy.
Remember, you are sassy.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm Southern, but she's not really Southern. But anyway,
Yes.
well, tell us about this little
know,
hat.
I
The
like this
hat
hat.
I love. The hat I got in Portugal, and it is made of cork. And of course, the cork tree, that is one of the restainable places, because they strip the cork from the tree itself, and of course then the cork all grows back, so it can keep
Really?
going over
Oh, I
and
didn't
over and over. And
realize
I
that.
love that. That's a wonderful thing
Now,
about
is
cork.
that something Portugal is known
Yes,
for?
yes, they
okay.
have. As you
So
travel
they're-
around the country, you'll see cork trees everywhere.
Really?
And
And
pork?
you can tell,
Pork
yeah, pork
trees?
trees. And you'll see
like
them
this.
because they have to be, I can't remember now, but they have to be like 20 years old. So it's, if y'all wanted to start a pork, you've got to understand that now. A cork farm, you plant them for your children and your grandchildren.
I got you.
But they've been doing it for so many centuries over there.
Kind of like
That's what it
pine
is.
trees here. You just kind of like, they got to grow forever.
Pine trees? God,
Yeah.
those things grow like weeds
I know.
at my house.
I know before you
Well,
cut them down. It takes forever. For
I
them
know
to-
you had some interesting questions.
Yeah. Well, no, I just want, did you like
Yes,
Portugal?
yeah. I love Portugal, and I'm so excited excited about going back and taking a good group over there. And this time we basically are staying in one hotel in Lisbon and going to different places up and down the coast of Portugal. So that'll be fun.
What's your favorite place internationally that you've been?
There's so many places that people ask about. Now, if I had all the money in the world, I'd have a house in New Zealand.
Really?
I love New Zealand. But Switzerland, it's just absolutely beautiful. And the people are so friendly. Really? It's wonderful. It's really, really nice.
Summer or winter?
For where?
Switzerland.
Switzerland, I've only been in the summertime. But I do have a picture of me look like I'm climbing the Matterhorn.
Oh, wow.
Really?
And when we were there, this was, oh my gosh, a long time ago, the sun was as bright as it could possibly be, and the Matterhorn was right behind us, and it was just, it was so cool. Yeah.
Well, what age groups do you take?
I tell everybody that too, yes. I prefer not to take kids. And when I say kids, it's 12 and under. I have done that plenty of times, though, particularly if grandparents are saying, we want to take our grandchild with us. So, you know, that's fine. Yeah. I don't want to take a busload of kids. I like adult children, our age, you know, because we know, you know, if we say, you know, we have to be on the bus because we've got a train or a plane to catch or something, you have to be there at a certain time. Sometimes younger people sort of kind of think, they won't leave me, but
you do.
You just never know. So.
Yeah. Do you like to take people on cruises?
I love cruises. Now, I have people who say they love cruises and they hate cruises. Mm-hmm. With a cruise, you've got everything planned for, you've got all your meals planned for, and you're stopping every day at a different place, but you only have to unpack once. So those are good too.
Yeah, that's great. All right, well, our time is up.
It's too much.
It's too much. Hey, thank you for being with us.
Thank you, ladies.
So much for the Fun Club.
Thank you.
Joy Parrott. All right, call him, give him some ideas where you want to go. All right, we'll see you next time, guys. Southern Sassy.
To advertise your business on TV, contact Elliott Media at 706-529-4237.